Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Prathamesh. Without wasting our time, let's begin. And if you please like, share, and subscribe.
All right, let's talk about the rise of the synthetic creator. There's this quiet revolution happening right now on YouTube. The line between a human creator and a machine, it's getting really blurry, and it's giving rise to this whole new breed of synthetic creators. So today, we're going to explore the super powerful AI tools that are making all this possible, and really dig into what it all means for the future of content. So let me ask you this. Are you struggling to feed the Shorts algorithm? I mean, if you're a creator, you know this feeling, right? That algorithm is like a hungry beast. It just demands a constant stream of fresh, engaging stuff. And that pressure to film and edit and post like every single day, it can be absolutely relentless. It's a huge pain point for pretty much anyone trying to grow on the platform. Well, what if I told you that your new AI co-pilot has arrived? Seriously, YouTube is betting big on AI to be exactly that, your assistant built right into the platform. The whole idea is to help you create more content way faster and with a whole lot less of that usual friction and burnout. Okay, so this is your official AI toolkit. We're going to do an overview of YouTube's new native features. So what's actually in this toolkit, you ask? Well, YouTube has just launched a whole suite of official native AI features, and they're designed specifically for Shorts. Let's break down exactly what they are and how you can actually use them. First up, and this one is straight out of science fiction, we've got AI avatars, or what they're calling digital twins. Just think about this for a second. A photorealistic clone of you that can star in your videos and speak any script you type up. And the crazy part, you don't never have to step in front of a camera. I mean, this could totally change the game for how creators produce content. And you might think this sounds super complicated, but getting started is surprisingly simple. For creators over 18, it's basically just 3 steps. Step 1, you record a quick live selfie to capture your likeness. Step 2, you give it some voice and text prompts so it can build your voice profile. And that's it. Step 3 is you start generating totally new shorts just by typing out a script. Wild, right? Okay, next up is a tool called Dream Screen. And seriously, forget about messing with green screens. You want to film your next short in a cyberpunk city or, I don't know, on the surface of Mars? You just type it in. That's it. The AI generates a custom video or image background for you. All of a sudden, your bedroom can be literally any location you can imagine. And it's not just filming. The editing process is getting a massive AI overhaul too. There's this new feature in the YouTube Create app called Edit with AI. And what it does is it takes your raw footage and, poof, instantly turns it into a polished draft. It adds the captions, the music, even AI-generated voiceovers, all automatically. We're talking about slashing post-production time from hours down to just minutes. That's huge. Now, if you have global ambitions for your channel, this next one, auto-dubbing, is a massive leap forward. Look, it doesn't just translate your videos. It actually dubs them into other languages while preserving the unique sound and cadence of your own voice. Think about that. This could just shatter language barriers in a way we've honestly never seen before. And finally, we all know it, YouTube is tackling that dreaded creative block. There's a new AI-powered inspiration tab right inside YouTube Studio, and it basically acts as your personal brainstorming partner. It can generate video ideas for you, suggest catchy titles, and even give you thumbnail concepts. It's all about keeping that inspiration flowing when you feel stuck. Okay, let's get into the new rules of AI, because we need to talk about how to use these tools responsibly and successfully. With all of this incredible power comes a lot of responsibility. And YouTube knows this technology needs some serious rules. So they've rolled out a whole new framework to make sure AI is being used ethically and transparently. Yeah, with great power comes new guardrails. The core idea here is really all about trust. To avoid a future full of deceptive deepfakes, YouTube is putting up some serious guardrails. They're designed to make it crystal clear to viewers when they're watching something that's AI generated. So, these new rules basically fall into 2 main buckets. On one side, you have creator controls. This is your power. You can delete your avatar data anytime you want, and you can limit who can remix content with your likeness. Then, on the other side, you have YouTube's Guardrails. This is about platform safety. We're talking things like automatic watermarks and these new digital labels called SynthID, which is basically an invisible watermark that flags AI-generated stuff. Okay, the big question. Can you actually make money with this? And the answer is yes, but there's a really crucial catch. Look at this breakdown. YouTube is only going to monetize AI content that's considered transformative and provides original value. So think, adding your own commentary or some unique analysis. But if you're just generating low-effort, repetitive videos that lack originality, nope, that's non-monetizable. At the end of the day, originality is still the name of the game.
All right, news section. Let's look beyond YouTube's AI tools because we need to see the wider AI content creation ecosystem. It's really important to remember that YouTube's new features, they don't exist in a vacuum, right? They're part of this much larger, rapidly growing ecosystem of AI tools that creators are already using to build these incredibly efficient workflows.
So the smartest creators out there are building a powerful AI toolkit using both native and third-party apps. They're not just relying on one single tool. Instead, they're building what you might call an AI stack. They're combining YouTube's built-in features with other third-party apps to streamline their entire workflow, from the initial script all the way to the final edit. So what are some of these popular third-party tools? Well, for example, a ton of people are using Opus Clip to automatically slice up their long-form videos into a bunch of viral shorts. Or they're using Canva's magic design to generate visuals just from a text prompt. And then there are platforms like Riverside, which are literally designed to capture these super high-quality recordings that are just perfect for an AI to chop into clips later on. So the future of content. Let's reflect on the long-term impact here. When you put all of this together, the native tools from YouTube, all the third-party apps, the new rules, it really makes you stop and wonder, what comes next? What is the actual long-term impact of all this? It really feels like the line between the creator and the creation is blurring. What all of this seems to point to is a fundamental shift in what it even means to be a creator. Your role might be evolving from someone who has to manually produce everything to more of a creative director who just guides a suite of AI tools. The most important skill might not be performance anymore, but prompt engineering. And this leaves us with a pretty fascinating and maybe kind of mind-bending question. When your avatar can create content for you 24/7, what does it even mean to be a creator anymore? Is it the person with the idea? The one who executes it? Or is it just the identity behind it all? Honestly, that's something I think we're all going to be figuring out together. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.